2 blazing salvos and 1 frostburn.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
That was almost a really, really bad idea. Oh, man. This is kind of tough, actually. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to win this. I got him.
I think you got this.
I got him.
All right, so there's Katan and a kill for Zken.
Yeah, that was a little bit iffy. They took out Joel
so
very quickly. But
there was a question that came through here in the stream that would probably be a good tip for you to give them. They were asking like how you level up so fast. So I mean, if you talked about like, you know, farming efficiently or getting less hits. Like.
So one thing you have to do when you're playing Vainglory is always make sure you're doing something. Because a lot of times I'll see people like wander between jungle and lane, and that's really, really inefficient. Unless you're trying to like actively deny your opponents. Like right now I am. So I'm actually gonna get out of here because that's scary. Boop. And as long as I'm like constantly killing minions, I'm getting levels way faster than my opponents are, and that's really important. So right here, I'm gonna actually jump to this minion. And then turn around and run through them because they're going to think I'm going left. And
jukes.
That's how you pretty much juke someone. And because I'm such a high level, my cooldowns are so much shorter that I can basically spam things as much as I want. And I'm just a lot more powerful than my opponents are right now. So you just really have to make sure you're either killing minions or you're making a gank happen or just something. You really don't want to be like just wandering around between lanes and wasting your time.
For all the people asking about, are there going to be more maps, or are there going to be more game modes? You know, definitely all that kind of stuff is possible in the future. Right now, we're really focused on getting you a lot more heroes in the game and getting you more features in the game. We still, you know, we're seeing people are doing tournaments already, and we'd love for you to have spectator mode for that. We got a whole bunch of features that we're working on. So that's really where our focus is right now, but all that kind of stuff is definitely possible down the road, along with more long-term progression, more uses for Ice and Glory. All that is coming, you know. Just stick around, enjoy the game, and it's only going to get better and better, kind of inch by inch with each app update.
Yep, absolutely true.
Oh boy.
Oh, stunned before he can use Xretsu.
Oh.
Tried to get a kill before he died.
That was close. I went a little bit ham.
Oh, there's a good suppressing fire.
Is he gonna?
Can
he do it? He's doing it.
Oh, double kill.
Wow, that's the power saw right there.
Nicely done.
Really, really good by him.
It was a good leap by that Jewel too.
Yeah,
so
like
protected that saw perfectly.
I didn't play that so well, but my teammates had my back, so it's okay. Let's see. I almost have enough of my time monocle. I'm just gonna run to the middle of the shop because there's no real point in sitting in the base. It's kind of a waste of time. And as I was saying earlier, like you don't really want to be sitting around doing nothing unless like the longest I'll wait in base for an item is probably about 2 seconds. If I don't have enough gold by then, it's probably just better to run out and like get some more farm.
And if you're wondering why he's going Tyrant's Monocle, so each stack guarantees him a critical strike. So if he's layering the item's critical strike on top of that, it starts to get really scary with Taka. Is there anything else that you're taking into consideration there with your item build?
Not in particular. I'm just going for maximum damage output right now. I really want to make sure I can burst down that Ringo. I'm gonna buy my items right now.
So the reason why I don't build crit that particularly early with him is because if you manage that stack really well, you have a natural crit rate. So you try to get maximum top level damage. So you're critting for huge numbers. This allows him more flexibility. By building crit early, it allows him more flexibility in the way that he's not necessarily going to need all those stacks because he starts getting the stacks immediately as he enters combat. And that's what's great about having crit early as opposed to just pure damage.
Oh, and
I love that misdirection. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Can he get out?
It's going to hurt.
Slowed by the Adagio.
No.
Basic attacks
Darn.
and a Curl Spectral Smite.
One for one.
That is that.
So if I had my boots up right there, I would have made it out, but unfortunately it was on cooldown for like just a few more seconds. So my goal right there was I led half his team away and I just killed the Ringo. So I almost got out, but not quite.
But that was a pretty effective job of Adagio managing his abilities to get that slow.
Yeah. Question for you, ChainSAW.
Yes.
What studies did you take in order to draw like that?
Oh, I answered this question a little bit earlier, but really, in general, strong animal and figure drawing, and then I studied a lot of design, not just in school, but myself as well. I was constantly looking at, good heroes and good creature designs in movies and in video games, and trying to understand which ones appealed to me the strongest, right? Not intellectually, but had an instant gut reaction when I saw those things, and I tried to figure out why that was happening. And I studied a lot of that. But if you don't have a basic understanding of both animal and figure drawing, you're not going to be able to do any of this stuff.
There's another question here. My skill tier is decent-ish. What does that mean, and how can I move up the ranks?
How about you taking this?
Yeah, sure.
Well, go for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh dear.
So decent-ish is good. I mean, the thing is, there are a lot of skill tiers, but they're really broad. So once you're in one, you're probably going to be in one for a long time, unless you just get some crazy win streaks and are paired against some stronger people and happen to win, because that'll accelerate your move up the ladder. But there's really, you should feel good about being in decent-ish, and how you get up the ranks is by winning matches, and that's basically it.
Yeah, and if you're feeling stuck on a skill tier, what can really help is just focus on one thing at a time. Just say, I'm going to go into this match and I'm going to try to last hit a little more like Z can.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm just going to get more gold out of my last hitting, or I'm just going to focus on ganking this match, or just pick something, or I'm going to focus on vision control this match. It's probably the best advice I ever heard on another podcast. It might have been the Trinity Force podcast, and just focus on one thing, getting better at one thing each match. And if you do that and really focus on it, your game will improve and you'll start to see the dividends. And if you feel like you've plateaued on a hero, do kind of what you're doing now, which is watch other people play that hero, watch YouTube videos. Some of our great YouTubers, whether that's Nick at Night or Don John or Molt or Commander Alex, or there's a whole Alvaro. If you happen to speak Spanish or want to watch the closed captioning, there's so many great Rumbly Superset. There's so many great YouTubers as well as streamers of this game. Watch how they play the heroes, and you'll learn from their behavior. You'll learn from the choices they make, and it'll help you up your game with those heroes and advance in the ranks. Oh,
that was a critical X-Retsu.
Yeah, so you might have seen there, I was actually kiting him in melee range to just, oh geez. I was not expecting. I think I'm dead.
Ringo.
No, I think I'm dead.
Yeah, that Ringo.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
nowhere to go.
I got kind of stuck there. So one thing you might not know is if you actually are taking damage while you're invisible, your opponents actually see the damage numbers. So even if I ran behind the Kroll, he would have known where I was, and if he was paying attention, he would have known. And it's a really rough time when you're caught like that. Alright, Blazing Salvo going for that Tornado trigger. I like that. Ooh.
So what do you see people building on the scoreboard, and kind of how does that change your thinking?
So right now, our team is actually building mostly weapon, but our Jewel is building a little bit of crystal, so that's okay.
The enemy has quite a bit of armor.
Yeah, they have a lot of armor, so it's going to be really tough to
shielded.
take them down. But one thing we can do is begin building some armor piercing, and that could be, a bone saw would be really, really good. And I'm probably going to get one of those pretty soon, or I'm going to start working towards it. Let's see what's happening up here. Nothing in particular. I'm just going to run over and take their minion mine while Saw takes ours.
Say hello to the Kraken.
Oh, hi, Adagio.
Goodbye, Adagio. You can do your Adagio things while I kill your minion mine. So I'm able to take this before Adagio's going to be able to get here, so this should be fine. I kill it super fast. I'm just going to run out. And actually, no. I'm going to stick around, be a little bit greedy. Hopefully this is fine. Yeah, things worked out. Let's see, there's Kroll right there. I'm just going to sit here. They're actually right here. I'm actually going to see if my team can push up. I might be able to cut them from behind. Or I can just hang around the jungle for a bit and see if I can pick anyone off.
There's a funny question in here too. It's I've seen a match where a teammate of mine scout trapped literally the entire middle of the jungle. What do you think about this strategy? It's not very good.
You'll have a lot of vision, but it costs a lot of gold, so probably not worth it for the most part. Occasionally it's useful, if you're really far ahead, go for it. But if you're even or behind, it's a little bit risky because you're spending a lot of resources to do that.
Yeah.
Anytime you see people spamming scout traps, it is never cost effective.
Yeah.
If they put mines close together, each mine that pops is going to do less damage than the last one, and it's just a really inefficient use of gold. So they might be messing around, but it's not going to work.
Darn. So right there, I was trying to get out by. I actually didn't have my cooldown on my box up, so I got killed. A little bit unfortunate. I run. Oh, Saw is pretty stuck.
Oh no! Oh, that's
slow roadie
no.
run.
Oh,
Does he have a
the-
reflex?
sad,
He does not have a
sad
reflex block. Ooh, rough times. All right, so right now we really need to group up because they are just picking us off left and right.
Yeah.
And their Ringo is really, really tough right now. They actually have 3 Iron Guy contracts.
I was gonna say, yeah, they've got some good gold coming in too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jewel.
Oh, boy.
You are
Oh,
pretty bad.
no. Oh,
No,
Jewel.
maybe not. She's okay.
Wow.
So right now we are in a tough spot. However, we do have their minion mine captured, so they aren't fishing quite as fast as they could be. I'm surprised they haven't gone to take that yet, but that's fine. They're gonna take a tower down.
If you're joining us late, we're going to do 3,000 more ice giveaways after this match, and then we're going to continue letting a geeky chick give away some ice in her stream, which we'll be hosting after we wrap. And if you enjoy seeing these Friday live streams, we're going to be live from PAX South next week, and we will be live streaming Zkent playing Vainglory's next hero on an internal build. Our start time is going to be 1 hour later, so 3 p.m. Pacific next week because of PAX scheduling. But join us next week, and you'll get to see the new hero, Arden, a protector, in action.
Yep, so right there, I actually dropped the scout trap, but it was next to one of their scout traps, so they can see my scout trap, which is a little bit unfortunate. So they might be on Kraken right now, but there's not really much I can do about it. Oh, no, there's Ringo. And Adagio.
Looks like they're doing the minion mine.
Yep, they are going to find me. I'm going to get out of here.
Okay.
Something real quick.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Good thing I'm invisible. But not for long enough. Oh, yes, perfectly timed.
Nice.
So I was able to get out of that sticky situation, but he is going to stun me, and things will be a little bit rough. Unless I can...
That hurts.
I'm okay.
Oh, there's a good question.
No, I'm not okay.
The burn.
The burn. Oh, man. This is rough.
So much fire.
Yeah. Yeah, we really need to group up. Like, we are getting...
He's walking right into it.
Run. Avoid.
Don't do it. No, Jewel.
Avoid Jewel.
Oh, no.
She is done for.
Oh,
Oh, no, laser beams.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna
Yeah,
be enough.
she does not do quite enough damage right now.
No, and there's the ace.
Ace.
Whew, tough times.
smell
Let's see.
There was a good question in the chat, which is really circumstantial, but I'd love to get your answer, Zkent, which is getting a kill worth dying?
Depends on map positioning. If you can get your team get something out of it, then yeah. Like if you can get a kill and have like an enemy chase you, it's probably worth it because you're spending 2 people's time to get for one person's. But if you're unable to like pull someone else and it's just like a 1-for-1 trade, if it's like a perfectly even trade, then yeah, go for it. It's fun to get kills. But if you're like needing your ally to come finish off the person you're trying to kill, it's probably not worth it.
There's a good question in here too. There was someone asking for a mana potion, like the Halcyon potion.
The Halcyon potion actually gives you energy.
True story.
So
It's a good way to tee that up.
the potion actually will smart regen based on which one you're missing more of. So if you're missing a lot of health, then you're actually going to be regenning a lot of... Oh, this is a bad idea. If you're missing a lot of health, you'll actually be regenning a lot of health. If you're missing a lot of energy, then oh my gosh, that hurt.
Oh, no. And there goes the jewel.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hold this off.
Boy, that's
For anyone who didn't quite catch that, the Halcyon potion in the shop, it will regen whatever you need most. So if you're Kashka in the jungle and you're just using Twirly Death all over the place, you can pop a Halcyon potion to get the energy you need to keep jungle clearing. So it's a really good little thing people don't realize.
This ain't good. Oh boy.
Oh, look at that. The saw just melt.
Ow.
And one goes.
Yep,
but
that's-
there's
That would be game.
that's
So
ace, and
they,
that is going to be the game.
they played that really well. So we were
did.
unable to take it on even one turret. So very well played by the enemy team. Thanks for playing. And we're going to give out a little bit more ice and pass to a geeky chick.
Excellent.
Awesome stuff.
All right, we're going to do more ice in just a second. I'm going to go grab Steve real quick. do more ice?
Steve.
was
Close
a
game,
tough one.
close game. That was a tough one. So let's look at what Kraken has cooked up during this time. I'm sure it's something awesome. Wait for it, wait for it. Boom. Look at that.
There you guys go, the heroes that you guys requested. And it's sort of an amalgam of the things that you wrote.
Oh wait, here, get it where they can hear you on the mic.
Oh, here you go. So here's the hero that you guys requested. It's an amalgam of the things that you guys were looking for. And it's a dark beast champion thing that's allied with Scarf. And what we got here is a baby elder god.
Pretty scary.
So cool.
So much coolness.
So thank you to everyone for helping us create this hero for you live in real time, and thank you so much, ChainSAW, for
Anytime.
doing this.
It's tentacular.
Super fun, super
Tentacular.
cool to see. And we're gonna do 3,000 more ice now. Then please stick around as we host a Geeky Check, and she is gonna give away more ice, and she's just got a great stream. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna enjoy it. So stick around for that. And I am going to give away more ice now.
Just a little bit more ice for 3 more lucky winners. I'm excited. Do you think Captain Neo's gonna win?
Well, you know, so I was playing with some people the other day. So I dropped in on another stream and wanted to just do like a random giveaway, just like a spontaneous giveaway. And the winner was Moobot.
Seriously?
The bot that
Moobot.
was like handling the songs and all that stuff.
Moobot does a lot of work. He deserves that ice.
I know, it was pretty great.
It deserves that ice.
It was pretty great. All right, let's give away 3,000 more ice. First winner. Why don't you tell us the name of that one? It's a good name.
Leave it to Weaver.
Leave It to
There you
Weaver
go. That's pretty great.
is a winner.
Is a winner. Congratulations.
And I'm going to write your name down so I don't forget to actually give you the ice. The second of 3 winners is Henper,
Oh, I think I've seen him around.
is a winner. And we're going to post a recap on...
Vainglory Casual.
Oh yeah. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. So if you haven't gone to YouTube and gone to Vainglory Casual, it's
That's actually not the channel name. It's currently like a random string of numbers, but I'll post a link to it on our video and live streaming section on our forums.
I got a link to it.
All right.
Hold on. VG Casual. This is where you can find the replays to all of the live streams. There you go. And
One more winner.
one
Who's it
more
gonna be?
winner.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's do this, and then stick around as we host a Geeky Chick. The last winner for today
Oh, you missed it.
You missed the A.
is Action 1980 is a winner.
Ice, 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 ice. He says ice, 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 ice.
Well,
He was ready to win.
You won ice. You won 1,000 ice. So send us a private message on Twitch. You'll get your ice. We are going to host a Geeky Chick now. She's going to keep giving out ice. So stick around for that. Thank you for joining us. Join us 1 hour later at PAX South next Friday. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for hanging
Bye-bye.
out. Bye.